Man, we couldn't get nobody up to dance. Okay. I believe we're going to get started with the gift giving. Okay, we're going to get going with the gift giving. All right, the first name that we're going to call up is, what can I not say about this young man? I met this guy just recently, but I've been hearing a lot of good things about this young man, Mr. Joe Vitale. Let's give him a round of applause. He's been at this fight for the Roof Depot for a long time. Look at him, he's even smudging people down. He wears a lot of hats. And give this guy, let's give him another round of applause. How about a big ho-wah? All right. This beautiful blanket they're going to wrap around him. You don't have to wear it all day, Joe. Just put it on and we can fold it up. Get a photo op here. Get over there, Rachel. Take a picture with him. Photo op time. Get the smudge pan down. And thank you, Joe, for all you do for the community. We're all proud of you, love you. I heard this somewhere, but I heard Joe Vitale for mayor. Yeah. What do you guys think? Joe Vitale for mayor? Yeah, that would be something else, huh? Okay. The next name we want to call up, I remember this lady working with my dad. Not only my dad, but Elaine Stately, other people in the community. She's always been a champion for East Phillips and Little Earth, and we'd like to call Karen Clark up. We love you, Karen. Man, Karen, you've been, I'm 51 now, you've been doing this since I was a kid. You're still at it. Love you, Karen. Yeah. I think the next person we'll call, I hope she's still here. This young lady, she's been at it, the fight here against pollution in the community, saving the Roof Depot, and she's a relative of mine. I'd like to call up Cassandra Holmes.
Is she here? I was just with her across the street.
Yeah, she might still be across the street.
I believe she's still a Holmes. I don't think her and her partner got married yet. She might be across the street. We'll set her blanket aside, and when she gets up over here again, we'll call her up to get her blanket. We'd also like to call EPNI board members. Check. Carol and Brad Pass. We have a beautiful Pendleton blanket for you. Board members of EPNI. Okay, we're gonna set Carol and Brad's Pendleton, beautiful Pendleton, aside till when they get here, and if not, we'll just have someone who's close to this couple. The next person we'd like to call up is Steve Sandberg. Hey, I remember this guy being around the community a long time too. Does a lot of good things for our community. Awesome. We have this beautiful blanket here for you. Go around front there, Steve, and let him wrap it around you. Thank you for everything you do, Mr. Sandberg. You're an awesome fellow. Hey, you got to take the box for your blanket in case you want to go to the pawn shop with it later. Hey, nice to have the box in case you want to go to you pawn it. Hey, just kidding. Our next is Dean DeVolis. I didn't butcher your last name, did I? Dean DeVolis? Did I say that right, sir? Cool. I seen this guy at a press conference over in the gym across the street about the issues we're fighting. The Roof Depot, and he's a very good speaker for East Phillips. On behalf of the community, we honor today. So thank you, Dean.
Thank you very much.
Our next person, well, do we got, oh, how could I forget, man? This guy, I've known this guy since he was, he's a few years younger than me. And I'm real proud of him, man, and there's no, I could go on and on. But ever since this young man has turned his life around, he's been doing a lot of good things in the community, with our homeless community. Anything that has to do, that his heart tells him to do, he does it. And we want to call up Vin Dion. And you're supposed to call their significant other, because they have gotten engaged and plan on a forever. So I'm still gonna, she said don't call her name, but I'm gonna anyways. I'm gonna come over. Get in there. Get in there, Rachel. Get in there. Yeah. So we want to honor this couple for being in the fight for the Roof Depot. Yep, I really love Vin and Rachel. They do a lot of good things in the community. Oh, Joe Bester needs a picture. We gotta slow it down. Okay, is Abba Muhammad in the crowd yet? Yes, she's back. This young lady is on board for EPNI, and we have a beautiful Pendleton blanket for her. This is how we honor our people, with these blankets. Long time ago, they used to give away, when we honored somebody, they gave away buffalo robes, and we would wrap our people in buffalo robes. But ever since the buffalo has been, they almost killed all our buffalo off. So the blanket represents these buffalo robes that we used to give away when we honored people. Thank you for everything you do. And I'm having a hard time with his name. I just said it, and now I'm Abi Muhammad. Thank you. Abba. Maybe if I say it 10 times. Abba Muhammad. Okay. The next person we want to call up to honor with a blanket is, I do believe, She's a resident of Little Earth. Nicole Perez. Oh, I guess we know who she is. She's got a round, yeah, you're not telling nobody to give her a round of applause. But yeah, I've seen her around the community, and she always knows how to use our medicines and our smudge, and she takes it upon herself to do that. Nobody has to tell her. She just picks up the smudge and smudges our people, and that's good. So thank you, Nicole, for all you do for the community. You're one awesome grandmother? Yeah, grandmother. Okay, I don't know if this person's here either, but we'd like to call, no, he's not here. Yeah, that would be like Frank Farrow not to be on time. So we're gonna skip him too, and we're gonna call the Climate Justice Committee. Rachel said, type it, Ken. I like this guy. He's front and center, right on time. Thank you, Kent. I dig the shirt. Awesome. All right, Kent, thank you, man. We need more like you.
Under attack. What do we do? Stand up and fight back.
Yeah, Kent. One more time, Kent.
When Little Earth is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When Little Earth is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
And hell no, we won't go. I remember that one when I was a kid. Okay, this next guy I want to call up is the director of AIM Twin Cities. He's doing a lot of good things in the community, working with our homeless people. Mr. Mike Porsche, I'd like to call you up. He's also a co-worker of mine over at Homeward Bound Shelter. So we'd like to call him and his beautiful buddy, the calmest pit bull I've ever seen in my life. We'd like to honor Mike Porsche. Every time I see videos over there, he's front and center with the AIM flag, doing it for the people. So, miigwech, Mike. Thank you. Ahoo. And you too, buddy. Let's give Mike a round of applause.
Get your picture, Mike.
And let's give Buddy a round of applause. Oh, okay. We also want to call up this person, Jason Chavez. City Council member Jason Chavez. What was that movie, Young Guns? Chavez, Chavez. All right, Jason Chavez, thank you very much, man. All right, we even got city council people out here today. Hold up, gotta get the photo op. You're a politician, you know about the photo op. Right on.
My favorite color.
Oh, awesome.
Hey.
Thank you.
Keep it rolling here. Next person, Chad Hebert. I want to say Hebert, but I think it's Hebert. Like the quarterback. Remember the old quarterback? Last name was Hebert. Chad Hebert. No Chad Hebert. This next guy, when I first seen him, I was like, man, whose basketball team does he play on? He don't even play ball, but we'd like to call Nick Estes up here to receive a blanket. This guy's doing big things. I do believe he's a professor over at the University of Minnesota.
It is a long way.
And does good things for the fight for Leonard Peltier. So let's yeah, give him a round of applause. The next name is Delaney Russell. Delaney Russell, are you out there?
pot in there? You have a monopod in there?
Yeah, I got that.
There's Delaney. Come on up here, Delaney. Your community wants to honor you with a blanket. Thank you for being the beautiful person that you are. Thanks for standing up for the community and doing what you do. Our next name we want to honor is Marcia Howard. Marcia Howard. I've heard this woman talk too at a press conference, and let me tell you about the fire in this lady, man. She's got some fire, and we need more like her. So thank you, Marcia. Thank you for standing up for the people and being the fighter that you are. Eric Bolstead, are you out there? Where are you at? Here he is. Oh, he's busy working the cameras. You always got to have a good media guy on your team. He must be the media guy. He must be Mr. Camera, keeping the law at bay. When you have good cameramen, the police got to stay at bay. So we thank you, sir.
All the media people.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah.
Paula Holden? Paula Holden? Come on up, Paula. The community wants to honor you with a blanket. Thank you. This blanket is to honor you and a reminder to keep up the good work and the good fight for the community. Thank you. Darby Otterson? Where are you at, Darby? Darby Otterson? Hey, like a raffle. Going once? We're gonna draw another name? Hey, just kidding. Nobody's laughing at my jokes. All right, we're gonna put Darby Otterson on the side. Next, we have a group, Many Shields. We'd like to call Joe Croshoe if you're here. Come on up, Joe, Many Shields. Started hearing about this young group. Been hearing about Many Shields doing good things. So Joe Croshoe, or anybody from Many Shields, if Joe Croshoe ain't here.
Is Joe over there? Okay, never mind.
Joe Croshoe, or Joe Croshoe, sorry. Joe Croshoe. Joe Croshoe, front and center. Come on now. The community wants to honor you with a blanket. Come on up. I've been hearing good things about Many Shields. Stuff you guys are doing in the community. We need more young people, brothers like you doing good things. Thanks for everything you do, sir. Now let's give Mr. Croshoe a round of applause and Many Shields. Let's give him a big ho-wah. I was weak. A big ho-wah. There we go. Mr. TP himself, Rory, wake him up. This artist here, been seeing his art around all over the place. This is, I believe, he does the teepees and everything. Rory, wake him up. Wake up. Yeah. Here's Rory. treat me good, Rory, for all you do. Man, I seen all those red dresses you did that were at the Capitol, and yeah, you're awesome, man. I enjoy seeing everything you do. I enjoy your teepees. You know, Rory, my dad had a dream about painted teepees. So every time I see these painted teepees, I think about my dad having this dream. It was about the Sundance and having painted teepees, and then they set them up on Franklin during Indian Month. And now you're continuing that on. I really enjoy that. Love that community. Let's give him another round of applause. Rory, wave him on. Ahoo. Okay. Since she's back now, we want to call up my relative, Cassandra Holmes. Come on up here. Usually when in our community, when we call somebody up, their significant other is supposed to come with them. So bring your whole family up here, Cass. Bring your whole family. Bring your companion. That's how we do things. Cass has been, my cousin's been at this fight for a long time. And she does it. Man, I have a hard time speaking about her son that's not with us anymore, because he was dear to all our hearts. And I know that's why she does the work she does. It's for him. Not only him, but other children in the community. That's why Cass does what she does in the community. It's always for the children. As you can see, she has these babies here with her, and her companion helps her out a lot too. So she got to come over and get under that blanket with you. And we're gonna give this blanket. So everybody give Cassandra a round of applause. You can take it off now. You ain't got to wear it all day. Okay. Oh, it is. She said they're married now, Indian way. We just got to get them down to the courthouse. Hey, bud. You got to take the blanket just in case you want to take it to the pawn shop. It's always good to have the blanket, the box. Hey. Joke. Bad joke. Is Jolene Jones in the house? You got a gift up here?
Closing down over there.
Hey, how about we call how about we have Uncle Bill come up and accept this blanket for his wife, Jolene. Bring Uncle Bill up here. He can get the blanket for her. This blanket is for you and Auntie Jolene, Bill. Just you? Bill said just him. Let's give a round of applause to my cousin Jolene Jones, and wherever you see Jolene, you know Bill's right there with her. That's cool. Hey, we have a phone that was turned in. I don't know what it says. AK Press. Looks like it has an ID under the case. Anybody lose a phone, we'll have it up here at the table. It says AK Press on the back of it. It's an iPhone. If you don't come get it, I'm gonna take it to the pawn shop, since I got all these pawn shop jokes with the extra blankets. Oh, I'm gonna make out today. Hey, just kidding. Okay, all these gifts that are laid out here on this tarp is for anybody who was out there on the front lines, standing out in the cold for the fight for the Roof Depot. If you were out there, we'd like to apologize for not saying your name properly. Sometimes you do these things and hard to get all the names of everybody who was there. Okay, before we get to all these gifts right here for all our frontliners, fighters, we have a special gift It's a buffalo robe. Long ago, they would paint stories on these buffalo robes of deeds that were done by our people, whether it was going out on a war party or a hunt. But they would give these buffalo robes out, and they would paint stories on the back. And there's a story on the back of this buffalo robe, and it's the demands of the occupation of the Roof Depot. These are the demands that the community wanted for the Roof Depot. So we'd like to call the Little Earth elders up to receive this buffalo robe with the demands of the Roof Depot. Hey, let's give our elders a round of applause. Little Earth elders.
You gotta come accept this buffalo hide.
How about
Yeah,
we give
for
our
the
elders
elders.
3 ho-was?
Ew.
One more time, that was kind of lame. 3 ho-was. Yeah. Just for a second, get a picture.
Okay, get in here just for a second.
Get in there, Bill. Any more Little Earth elders want to come get in this picture?
Any more Little Earth elders here?
Photo op. Photo op. You just hold it up there. You want to wrap it around them? Oh, look like one of them late 1800 pictures. This is one of the highest honors you can give somebody, is a buffalo robe. And I'm glad that our community is honoring our elders in this way. Give them a buffalo robe like this. This is a great honor, great day. This is a great day for East Phillips and Little Earth. Really is. I'm glad we're celebrating these people who stood up for the community in the fight. And we're not done yet. We're not done yet, man. We're still fighting. We still got issues in the community that we got to fight for. Let's not win the Roof Depot and then relax. We keep on fighting. Okay, we got all these gifts up here on this tarp, and we'd like to call anybody who was out there protesting, anybody holding a sign, anybody joining along in the chants over at the Roof Depot in the cold. Come on up and grab a gift. We'd like to honor you in this way. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. If you were out at the Roof Depot doing it for the community, come on up and grab a gift. We have some beautiful gifts up. This is for you. Just grab a gift. It's not a rummage sale. Hey, just find a gift, and as soon as we give all these gifts away, we're gonna sing an honor song for everybody to honor you in a good way.
Come on, everybody.
Don't be shy. Come on now, we got to get all these gifts given away. They have to go, so come grab a gift, people, if you were in the fight for the Roof Depot. Even if you were out there for 5-10 minutes and it got too cold, come and grab a gift.
Everybody, come on, even if you got a blanket.
Yeah, even if you got a blanket already, come grab a gift. They're usually gifts you can take home and use in your household, you know, to bless your home fire. So come grab a gift. Thank you. Don't be shy out there now. This is how we do things in our community. We give to our community members who stand up for the people. Even if you were there in heart, even if you've seen it on social media and you say, man, I should have went out there. You were there with us in spirit. You were there with us in spirit, so grab a gift. Yeah, thanks for coming out. Thanks for being here today to celebrate with the community.
Organize more people.
All right, Derek.
Oh, that lady shouldn't come to the phone.
Okay, cool. I think the phone has been claimed. So your phone is up here at the table. Thank you. Come and grab a gift. After all these gifts are given out, we'll sing an honor song. If you don't come out and dance during the honor song, that part in the song where we do the hard beats, just raise your gift up in the air to the Creator. That's showing the Creator you're thankful for the gift you received. Still got a lot of gifts up here we need to give out, so come out and grab something. Come on, cameraman. Come grab a gift. Unicorn Riot, you were probably out there filming. And that's a lot of help, man. When people like Unicorn Riot comes out, we get the truth. We get the real. We get the real story. So thank you, Unicorn Riot. We appreciate you. Come on, Sandy, come grab a gift. Still got a lot of gifts up here. We got some bandanas, we got towels. You're sweating, you can put that bandana on to help the sweat.
Alright, just checking in here. This is Akichita with Unicorn Riot. We're here at the East Phillips Park across from Little Earth. Yeah, I got a gift. I got a water bottle. This is the celebration of the conclusion of the 10-year-long fight to claim the Roof Depot site in order to create a indoor urban farm and community center, training center, a lot of square feet of solar panels, green energy, green jobs most likely will come out of it.
Okay, if you know somebody who was out at the fight, come grab them a gift so we can get all these gifts given away.
Right now they're giving away gifts. There was about 10, 15 blankets given out to community members, honoring everybody. People part of the EPNI board, key organizers, some media members,
How about this? If you wasn't
council members.
Depot and you're here today because you're here for the Roof Depot and the cause, come grab a gift. Being here is showing your support for the Roof Depot, so come grab a gift. This is one of our oldest ways of honoring people is the gift giving. Yep. So come grab a gift. So as soon as all these gifts given out, we're going to sing an honor song. And then we have another presentation.
We do have a
Okay, we're getting to the point where if you're seeing something, if you're picking between two gifts and you want another gift, come grab one. We're at that point now. Because we have to give away all this stuff has to go. Even the person that sits on it. That was the last person that you take that cup.
Right here is the architectural renderings of the renovations going to be made to the Roof Depot site. So we got an aquaponics system to be cycled into the farm products, nitrogen most likely, and then farm products will feed the aquaponics system on top of solar panels to power everything. And excess energy will most likely be sold.
I know they would offer.
Got about 10 more things you gotta give out here, so please come grab something. I think this is really nice that it seems like everybody here is gonna get a gift. And that's the way it should be. We don't leave nobody out. Got about 8 more gifts. We need to get rid of all these gifts. So come grab something, take it back to your home, use it. Oh, okay. Hey, there's Jolene Jones has showed up. We wrapped the blanket around Uncle Bill because he was here. Thank you, Jolene, for all you do. Lifelong Little Earth resident. Always doing good things for our people. She's the daughter of my auntie, Sis Heisler. We all lived in Cluster 1 back in the day together. My auntie Jolene's mom, my auntie Sis, she was a counselor at Heart of the Earth. And whenever I got in trouble, I had to go hear it from my auntie Sis. She let me have it. You don't.
Her babies were sick, so I chose not to babysit.
Alright, we're gonna try to find Dean DeVolis or someone to further explain what's to come with the Roof Depot site. Looks like they're busy right now. But we will check.
Who wants the turf?
Yeah, can you tell everyone about the renderings?
Yeah. You want me to do it with? Or you need me there?
Yeah,
or they
yeah.
want me there? Okay, sorry. I gotta go. They'll do a dance, and I gotta go up there. Church of Christ to give us a check. They give us, so after they do the dance, I'll be back. But I'll do that.
Okay, sounds good.
dance.
All right, there's gonna be
Make sure you raise that, and during this song, raise your gift.
a
up
dance
for the Holy
and
Spirit,
another thing
yeah.
to be given away, and then
So, thank you. We're gonna dance in this little area.
Dane will
right
get
here.
back to us
You wanna dance?
on the renderings.
So this is the honor song for all our frontline warriors, our frontline grandmothers, grandpas, fathers. If you got a blanket, come on out and dance. If you received a blanket, could you please come on out and dance with Rachel and Joel and Joseph. I always mess up, man. He said he's Joseph nowadays, and I always want to call him Joe, but he's Joseph now. Joe Vitale, come on out and dance. Nick, we're gonna get this honor song going. Okay, drum group. Take it away. with your gift. Night Spirit has honored us with 2 little sprinkles. That's always good. Blessed us with a little rain here. We also have another presentation.
Sorry.
That was great. Yeah.
Kind of bad with names and stuff, but we have a church here who has donated $5,000, I do believe, to EPNI. I'm going to pass the mic off to them because I don't want to butcher the church's name or anything or mess up.
Paul Thurman, moderator at the Lindale United Church of Christ. And yeah, we're presenting a $5,000 reparation payment to the East Phillips Neighborhood Institute.
Thank you, church, for the beautiful gift of $5,000 to EPNI. We have EPNI here to receive the check. Don't hand me the check. Hey, I'm going to pass the mic off to EPNI. They can do their thank yous. That's just honest.
Okay, I'll yell. I just want to say, this is the first check to our future. All the checks we've been getting have been going to defense, legal. Now this goes to the dreams that you see over here. So thank you for getting us started and making this vision real very much.
Awesome. The EPNI group said that all the money, I gotta stand over here. He said all the monies that donated to EPNI have gone for defense. And he said this check is going to the offense now, to the future of EPNI. I thought that was some pretty cool words he said. Very awesome. Thank you, Church of Christ, for the reparations gift to EPNI. Now it's photo op time. Awesome. So I know we have other booths out here. People with food and different things.
I think we get far enough away. Thank you.
I'd like to call Marsha Howard up to say a few words on this beautiful day we have today. It's always good to hear from our people who were right there in the fight. We're standing out there in the cold.
I'll show you what.
Standing out there now, we would be in the heat. But yeah, we'd like to call some of our people up to speak about this issue. So Marsha Howard, if you could please come on up. Marsha Howard. Marsha Howard.
Hey, Marsha!
Marsha Howard. Tell your friends, excuse me, I need to go speak to the people. I'm right here.
That's a good.
Big guy, black Indian shirt. Big black, pass the mic on you. I think if you stand right here and keep the mic close, it won't cut out. Okay, here we go, Marsha Howard.
Hello. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be defeated. And by people, we mean all the people that are standing in solidarity with EPNI, with Little Earth, with our indigenous relatives, with the people in the struggle at George Floyd Square, with all of us standing together saying it is time to build something sustainable. It is time to build something that makes sense in the history, 500 years and 400 years respectively, in this nation. We have had what could be considered some wins that we racking up right now, right? Yeah. Right? Yeah. We proud of the efforts to get an urban farm, to get the roof depot in the hands of who it belongs to. We not the people, and we are proud of the efforts of folks that are standing in solidarity from George Floyd Square all the way over here. And I want to acknowledge our brother, our comrade, our relative who's walked on, Frank Yellow. Frank Yellow from George Floyd Square, a proud Lakota man who, when he wanted to, well, I can't tell too many stories outside of school, but I'm gonna tell you this. When there was an effort to occupy the Roof Depot, we knew how to get him some equipment to do that, all right? It has never been this side of the block and this side of the block. Nuh-uh, not in Minneapolis. We will stand together for however long it takes in order to make this a reality. Your fight is our fight, it's just our fight. We believe that. And me, Marsha Howard, as a neighbor on 38th, and as a teacher at Roosevelt, and as the first vice president of the Minneapolis Federation of Teachers, Local 59, we not stopping. We gonna walk step by step, hand in hand, in order to make this a reality. I want to reiterate something. Do not rest on laurels. And I'm saying this not to the people that are here, because they already know. We don't move till the check's clear, yeah? And we still not done. We are still going to need the help. They're still going to need to help to make this a reality. And so what we need folks to understand, that in the history of this nation and the history of this state, sometimes they'll say, okay, you got it, you got it, you got it, and all of a sudden they come up short. We're not going to let that happen. Not now. Not after all the fighting that has gone place. We gonna make this a reality. And if that means you going into the EPNI website, you finding where you can continue to donate to make this gap shorter, smaller, thinner, narrower than it needs to be, so that this can come to life. We still need support for the Roof Depot project. We still need that support, and the people need the support. I see these little ones walking around and playing basketball and on their scooters and in their jingle dresses. They're going to need your support going forward. Because let's be clear, y'all felt it in the last week. This air is not good for us. The land so far ain't good for us. We're going to have to heal that, and we're going to have to heal the people. And that is going to take a concerted effort. We need to stand together. Solidarity, y'all. Solidarity. Because when we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. When we fight, we win. And don't you forget that.
Yeah. See, I told you, she's got that fire.
Yeah.
Reminds me of young Russell Means or something. Yeah. Our next speaker we'd like to call up, Joe Vitale. He's a good young man, been in this fight a long time. I think we need to hear some good words from him on this day that we're celebrating, and give some celebratory words. And Mark's right, she's right, it's about our children and then their children coming up after them. We do this for them. So I'd like to call up Joe Vitale, give us a few words.
What's up, East Phillips? What's up, our allies? How are we feeling today? It's one of those rare moments in struggle where we win. This is a part of your chapter where you won. So live in this power. And speaking of power, this is something we're taking forward, because this is not something that happened in a silo. As Marsha alluded to, this took a collective fight. It took East Phillips people, boots on the ground. It took allies from city council all the way across to unions, to other movement places that we see represented right now. These are folks who are just connected and struggle in different parts, where it's about feeding people. It's about making sure folks got clothes on their backs. It's about making sure that the air that they breathe is clean. But it's all related, because we are all fighting capitalism. We are all fighting colonialism. And shout out to our anti-war committee relatives. It's about the imperial system abroad and ending that and creating something better, creating something that benefits all. And this victory is something we're grounding ourselves in that truth. And we have, what we had represented was a buffalo hide that we honored the elders of Little Earth. And imprinted on that hide is our demands. If we all remember those demands on that day when we occupied Roof Depot, all of us held that space. Allegedly. That's legal, right? Yeah. To my lawyer? Yep, okay. But holding ourselves and grounding ourselves in these truths, because there are many demands that have not been kept, both here and at George Floyd Square, and we will continue to fight for those things. We got Roof Depot, great, but our relatives are still being evicted. Smith and Bituminous is still in operation, and East Phillips and across our neighbors aren't free until we're all free, right? Right. But today, it's about the people. Today, it's about this victory. So eat some grub. Careful with the paint over there. It sticks. Get some free things and invite people. We have resources for everybody. This is this rare moment where we won. Feel that, be a part of that, and Chi McGwitch for being here today. Oh.
Yeah. Yep. So let's make this urban farm a reality. Now the fight is to make it a reality. Won the battle, got it. Let's make it be a real thing. Next, we would like to call up Professor Nick Estes to say a few words. I know he threw on his parka and was out there in the cold. How do I know? I seen him on social media. So Nick Estes, come grab this mic and give people a few words. And then we're gonna have open mic. Anybody who wants to say a few words, this is your time. If you were out there, this is your say a few words in this celebratory day. Mr. Nick Estes.
Before I start, I just want to talk a little bit about that buffalo robe. That robe came from the Red Nation. It was a ceremonial robe that we use for amblecha, that we use for prayer and protection and blessings for our movement, our indigenous-led movement that's located in Albuquerque, but also spread out through Turtle Island. And so when Joe came to me, I said, hey bro, I need he's like, you got a hide or a robe? And I said, oh, I got a hide. But that was a buffalo that came from my homelands, the Lower Brule Sioux tribe. We shot it for our family, and we cured the hide, and it was meant for something. We didn't know what it was meant for, but I was joking with Joe that it came pre-charged with all the prayers and the blessings and the protection. And we were happy to donate it to this particular cause, because this is incredibly important, not just for Little Earth, but for East Phillips and the indigenous movement in North America, because oftentimes when we think of water protectors or air protectors, we often think of movements that happen out on the land outside of the city. But as Vinny, as Rachel, as Joe, as Nicole, as many of the people who were involved in this movement show, Cassie, the list goes on, that this place right here is still indigenous land. It never stopped being indigenous land. And land back for indigenous people is justice for everyone. Because now we don't have to breathe in the toxic materials that would come out from demolishing the Roof Depot. Now we have a regenerative, sustainable, local economy for this community, right? But we know that this, as Marcia said, this struggle isn't over. This is just beginning. there are other struggles in this city, in the Climate Justice Committee, and some of the other organizations involved in the struggle, DSA, are all pushing for mass mobilization because we know that politicians in this city can't do what movements can do. And so we welcome our leaders who follow and take guidance from the social movements, but we know that the people lead first. This movement represents, and when the people lead, we win. So, you know, I really want to say thank you to everyone who's come out, for people who were arrested and maybe had some of their, you know, job issues, employment issues because of a result of this, legal issues, that this fight still goes on. They're still in court, they're still, you know, dealing with this, and this isn't just one victory, right? This is a victory for everyone, and it's a model to show what an indigenous-led movement can do in a city setting. So thank you so much.
Okay, we're gonna open the mic up. Anybody who has a few words they want to say to the people on this celebratory day, on this beautiful day, if you want to come grab the mic and say a few words about the struggle for the Roof Depot, you can come grab the mic. We got one of our allies right here, man. He's gonna grab the mic. Mr. Flowers, give it to him.
We was over at that legislature fighting all the whole session, and you know, we didn't get everything we wanted, but one of the big things I'm happy about is what they did with the Roof Depot, and that's why I came out. They've been fighting it a long time, and to finally make it happen, and there's still more work to do. But don't quit the fight. I know I was looking for Karen. I don't know where Karen was. I remember a long time ago fighting that they were fighting, and I think Rachel and the Native American community, I think that was a missing element to that fight, and I think that's what turned it over. And we should you should get everything you need, and just know coming from our community that we stand with the Native community, and they fight for justice as we continue to fight just on another level, as we fight about what's been happening to the African American and Native community, and police brutality, and the consent decree coming down. And I said this about, and this is what I'll say to the Native community. And I watched as the Attorney General for the United States came in, and he couldn't mention our name. That's what I called out the press conference. You got to be really listening. And he talked about in the Somali community when they talked about Black Hawk Down, and they did that. And the other one, he was talking about Justine Damon, and that was a white individual who got killed over Southwest. And just stay aware that they still can say African American or Native, and they find it, but they said they discriminated against Black people and Native American people. So we got to keep our eye on the ball, like you did the Roof Depot. We got to continue to fight to make the Roof Depot have everything they need, that you need, and we should be standing together. And I know I took my shirt off because I got Clyde shirt up under here, and Clyde and the family. I've been fighting with Clyde Belcourt a long time, and I ain't gonna never forget it. And the consent decree that came down, it came down because of people like Ron Edwards, Clyde Belcourt, Dio Means, and all the rest of them. So I got a lot of history. I guess I'm do the history lesson here. But let's continue to fight, and we always need allies in our fight for justice. So congratulations to this community, the Phillips community, the Native community, everybody that wanted that Roof Depot to be something special. You got it done, and but we still got work to do. But I'm glad they got a lot of support out here, and that's what I want to say. Let's keep our eyes focused. Thank you.
Right on. We've always had good allies. My father, Clyde Belcourt, always had good allies with our African American community. Spike Moss, Ron Edwards, Mr. Flowers. I have respect for him. I call him Mr. because I have respect for my elders. I don't like to call them by their first names. So, do we have anybody else who would like to take the mic? This is your time. If not, we're gonna get into some music. You guys ready for some music? Got a young man who's gonna over here to my right, your left, young Keto, gonna give us some rap.